გამარჯობა მეგობრებო, მე ვარ სოფი, კეთილი იყოს თქვენი მომხსენება ჩემს YouTube-ის არხზე. დღევანდელი ვიდეო იქნება ოდნავ განსხვავებული ფორმატის, ეს იქნება ინტერაქტიული გაკვეთილი speaking-ში. თქვენ ძალიან მოგეწონათ ეს ფორმატი TikTok-ზე, ამიტომ გადავწყვიტე, რომ გადამეღო უფრო დიდი და უფრო ვრცელი ვიდეო ამ თემაზე. ამ ვიდეოსთვის მე შევაგროვე ყველაზე პოპულარული შეკითხვები საერთაშორისო გამოცდების speaking ნაწილში, მაგალითად, როგორც არის IELTS და მე დაგისვამთ შეკითხვას, მერე გექნებათ პატარა პაუზა, შეგიძლიათ მოიფიქროთ პასუხი და მიპასუხოთ და ძალიან გირჩევთ, რომ მიპასუხოთ ხმამაღლა, იმიტომ რომ ასე თქვენ ძალიან კარგად გაუმჯობესებთ თქვენ speaking skills. აუცილებლად მოეწონათ ეს ვიდეო და გამოიწერეთ არხი თუ მოგეწონებათ ეს ფორმატი და ზოგადად მოგწონთ ჩემი კონტენტი, ჩვენ კი დავიწყოთ. What is your job? Where do you work? Why did you choose that job? Is it a popular job in your country? Do you like your job? Do you get on well with your colleagues? What was your first day like? What responsibilities do you have at work? If you had the chance, would you change your job? Do you plan to continue with your job in the future? What do you study? Where do you study that? Why did you choose that subject? Is it a popular subject in your country? Do you like that subject? What are the main aspects of your subject? If you had the chance, would you change your subject? Do you plan to get a job in the same field as your subject? Where is your hometown? Do you like your hometown? Do you often visit your hometown? What is your hometown like? What is the oldest place in your hometown? What is there for a foreigner to see or do in your hometown? How could your hometown be improved? Has your hometown changed much since you were a child? Is there good public transportation in your hometown? Do you think your hometown is a good place to bring up children? Where is your home? Do you live in a house or a flat? Who do you live with? Are there many rooms in your home? What is your favorite room? What would you change about your home? Do you plan to live there in the future? What facilities are there near your home? What is your neighborhood like? Did you learn art at school when you were a child? What kind of art do you like? Is art popular in your country? Have you ever been to an art gallery? Do you think that children can benefit from going to art galleries? Do you enjoy your birthday? Do you usually celebrate your birthday? What did you do on your last birthday? Do most people celebrate their birthdays with a party in your country? Which birthdays are considered as important in your country? Did you enjoy your childhood? What is your first memory of your childhood? Did you have a lot of friends when you were a child? What did you enjoy doing as a child? Do you think it is better for a child to grow up in the city or in the countryside? Are clothes important to you? clothes do you usually wear? Do you ever wear the traditional clothes of your country? Where do you usually buy your clothes? Do most people in your country follow fashion? Do you often use a computer? Do you prefer desktops or laptops? What do you use your computer for? Do you think it is important to know how to use a computer? Why? When do you usually get up in the morning? Do you usually have the same routine every day? What is your daily routine? Do you ever change your routine? Is your routine the same today as it was when you were a child? Do you think it is important to have a daily routine? Do you often use a dictionary? What do you use dictionaries for? What kind of dictionaries do you think are most useful? What kind of information can you find in dictionaries? What do you usually do in the evenings? Do you do the same thing every evening? Do you prefer to spend your evenings with your family or friends? Do you ever work or study in the evening? What is a popular activity for young people in your country to do in the evenings? Do you do the same thing in the evening as you did when you were a child? Do you spend much time with your family? Do you spend much time with your friends? Who are you closest to in your family? Who is your best friend? Are you still friends with people from your childhood? Is family important in your country? Do you like flowers? What's your favorite flower? When was the last time you gave someone flowers? When was the last time you got flowers from someone as a gift? Do any flowers have a special meaning in your country? Why do you think women like flowers more than men? What's your favorite food? Have you always liked the same food? Is there any food you dislike? What is a common meal in your country? Do you have a healthy diet? What do you think of fast food? Do you often go out in the evenings? Do you prefer going out with your friends or on your own? How often do you go out in a week? Where do most people like to go out in your country? Are you a happy person? What usually makes you happy? Does the weather ever affect how you feel? What makes you feel unhappy? Do you think people in your country are generally happy people? Do you have a hobby? Do you need any equipment for it? What equipment do you need for your hobby? Do you think hobbies should be shared with other people? Did you have a hobby as a child? What hobbies are popular in your country? How often do you go online? What do you use the internet for? How do you get online? Do you have your own computer? What's your favorite website? Do you think leisure time is important? Do you like music? What's your favorite type of music? you sing? Did you learn music at school? Do you play any musical instrument? If you could learn a musical instrument, what would it be? Do you think music is important? Are neighbors usually close to each other in your country? What is your neighborhood like? Do you think your neighborhood is a good place for children? How could your neighborhood be improved? Do you think it is important to have a good relationship with your neighbors? How do you usually get the news? Do you often read the newspapers? How do people usually get the news in your country? Do you think the international news is important? Do you have a pet? Do you like animals? What is your favorite animal? What is a popular pet to have in your country? Did you have a pet when you were a child? Why do people have pets? Do you read often? What is your favorite kind of book to read? Do you often read newspapers? Do you have any e-books? What books did you read when you were a child? Do you think it is important to encourage children to read? Do you like shopping? What's your favorite shop? Do you prefer shopping alone or with others? Have you ever bought anything online? Do you think men and women have different opinions about shopping? Do you like sport? What's your favorite sport? Do you often watch sport on TV? Did you play sport as a child? What is the most popular sport in your country? თუ მოგეწონთ ეს ვიდეო, მოიწონეთ ის, გამოიწერეთ არხი, გავზიარეთ მეგობრებს, გამომყევით Instagram-ზე და TikTok-ზე, იმიტომ რომ გიზიარეთ ძალიან ბევრ და სასარგებლო მასალას, გისურვებთ ულამაზეს დღეს დროებით.